Oh. Says it's working. That's good. Now, did stream titles actually update? Let's go and see. It says I'm live. How did I miss this? Hell is us. Okay, good. Oh. Hello, Sleepy Pilot. How you doing? Just checking to make sure the stream's going properly on all platforms here. I don't think this shows my live. Doesn't. Take a look on YouTube, see if it's... Oh, yep, yep. Oh wow, it's even working on YouTube. What a world. Okay. We'll see how long that lasts. Usually I get about 5 minutes of YouTube streaming and then it just goes like weird. Excuse me, sir, but you appear to have accidentally started streaming. No, 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 no. This is intentional. What does it show then? So it's all actually gone correctly this time. It's showing my stream. It's showing the correct game with the correct title. And if I sound surprised, it's because it's not been working in the past. But it is this time, so YouTube's always been the most difficult for me because that's the one that never wants to play with my streaming software. It always tries to override it. This time it's worked, so that's good. I would like to stream on YouTube and build up my YouTube channel as well as Kick and Twitch. Speaking of Twitch, Demi, Lex, hello, random chappy stream. Oh, well, the thing is, I want to play this game, Hell is Us. I've been wanting to since I beat Elden Ring. Well, you know, aside from wanting to do the whatever you call it, the DLC. But we're playing Pirates. And if we're playing Pirates, I'm not playing this, but I want to play this. But I also want to play Pirates. Maybe I'll stream Windrose as well later, but for now, this is a way that I can guarantee... This is a time slot that I can guarantee that I can play Hell is Us. So that's why I'm doing it. And on top of that, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick all have the proper title, and they all have the proper game. Hello, GG. How's it going? I do think YouTube has a stream delay. I did that because I think for some reason, and this might be old info, but I think if you have it streaming simultaneously, it can create some sort of strange copyright issue. So I'll believe it when I see it. Check me. Check me, Lex. If you want to. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. It is a random Chappie stream, though, yes. Which is just a Chappie stream, now that I think about it. Yo, it's going well. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Which way does this need to go to make me more center? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine where it is. I've got my on-air sign. I've got Got my airflow. The mountain with the panels that are falling off. The light that fell down. Man, my streaming setup is just absolutely rocking right now. All right, let's get into this game. It might be really loud, actually, now that I think about it. Let's drop that down. About 12 decibels for you. Ideal settings for players who enjoy the game's investigation and desire less of a challenge from combat. Let's do balanced. Enable tutorials. Yes. No map, no markers. Indicating where people or things are, where to go next, or who to talk to. We will never tell you precisely what must be done or how to do it. To thrive in Hell Is Us, you will need to pay attention to your environment, listen, and be vigilant. This is gonna go well. For once, this time. There's no game category on YouTube, but it seems you've done it right. For once, this time. Alright, I can retire. I've done it right, finally. For the best experience, they recommend playing Hell Is Us with a controller. Do I do it with a controller? I'm just gonna use... mouse and keyboard. I beat Melania in Elden Ring that way, so if I can do it with the mouse and keyboard, I can do that here. How's the weather everywhere, by the way? It's like 8 bajillion degrees. Or it was. Over here. This game is a work of fiction. It's good to know. Also, if you hear a noise in the background, it's the fan that's blasting at me. I think this might be kind of a spooky game as well, but let's find out. Hey, he's got my hair. Oh, he's on the good stuff.
It's a true serum. It's still experimental, hence the polygraph.
That's a hell of a chin.
I would have tortured you, but my employers insist I use their concoction. Now, let's begin. How did you get into Hadia?
The Yellow Brick Road.
How do you even get a double chin like that?
Needs more time.
It's like an exponential chin.
Curious about
Chin
something.
squared.
Why did you do it?
Be right back.
Anyone in my shoes would have done the same.
I think you overestimate human beings. I don't think you realize the time, money, and resources that went into this operation. You pissed off the wrong people. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You were smuggled out of Hadia at age 5, grew up in the foster care system, and dabbled in criminal activities. You managed to pull yourself together and become a decorated soldier. After decades of trying to get back into Hadia,
It's got an interesting
you decided
theme.
to take matters into your own hands.
Can you all hear it okay?
Oh, it seems we are ready.
He's so creepy. But it's like
How
such a
did you
cool
get into Hadia?
cool style.
I asked for a transfer to the UN peacekeepers, who were deployed inside Hadia.
Thanos? No, it's me.
When the paperwork cleared, Hadia's civil war was in full swing and the peacekeepers pulled out. I reported to my new unit, stole some gear, and crossed the mountains.
Why come back?
Fuck. My parents. I wanted to find them. I needed to confront them.
How did you know your parents were still in Hadia?
I didn't. My only memory was that my father was the blacksmith of a village of Jova.
Getting into Hadia is just as hard as leaving. Tell me, who smuggled you out?
69 months. Oh, wow. 1 month of 69. Oh, my
What
God.
happened?
She sat me down in the back of a truck, gave me.
Sorry,
a
I'm being
necklace,
quiet
and
to let
shut
the
door.
story kind of play out here so we know what we're getting into.
She didn't say anything?
She told me. Never come back.
So the wife handed him a necklace and said, never come back. Interesting. Okay. Hello, wife. It's our wife. Oh, it says you resubbed at tier 1 for 64 months. And you've been subscribed for a total of 68 months. One more month until 69. Oh, okay, I thought you were saying we were going to do 1 month of 69. My mistake. Hello, Ding Dong. Well, she's not a Ding Dong anymore. She's got different color hair. What's that treat that has like an orangey, reddy kind of cake to it? Cake. Alright. Here we are. I just got rid of my seemingly better armor. Jaffa cake? Yeah, actually a Jaffa cake kind of works. Can I go this way? No. I think you just run by default. No, you don't. You can toggle it with shift. Alright. What are my abilities? I think it'll tell me. This is a spooky game. Maybe I should be playing this in the dark. Have you guys heard of this one, by the way? Hell Is Us? It seems very stylized. Am I wrong in saying I feel like Alan Wake vibes from it? You've heard of it and seen it on the Steam page, but never looked into it. Yeah, so I saw it on the Steam page, and the theme looked kind of interesting. But I think what's also drawn me to it is that it doesn't hold your hand. It just says, explore, figure it out, shitlord. Arlo, Otis, Gustav. Crows. Did you see crows somewhere? I was gonna say Alan Wake. It does look very Alan Wake at the moment. Yeah, I agree. All right, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that. Ooh, we have come upon a damaged house. There's a dead animal and a floating green object. Okay, so it's like it's kind of old school. A floating save icon that I have to find. You just remember Alan Wake had loads of burbs. You guys ever watch that 90s movie with Tom Hanks called The Burbs? It was like a comedy about his neighbors being kind of like an Addams Family type situation. Ooh, what do we have in here? And if I'm yelling, it's because the game volume's very loud, but I don't know if it's very loud for you. Alright, let's go check this cellar out. This seems like a very obvious next step. Oh, hello. Sir? Conversations can be started with many characters you encounter. Conversation topics can be chosen based on datum. You're always yelling. No, I'm not. Conversation topics can be chosen based on datum, which represent a specific piece of information you have previously encountered. Okay, so I have to do a little bit of investigation. Conversing with characters may reveal additional datum, which can open up new topics of conversation. Topics that are relevant for your main objectives are listed on the left side of the screen. Listed on the right side are optional topics, which reveal more about the situation, culture, and or history of Hedea. Okay. Let's give it this
You must be lost to wander around.
guy a chinwag.
I'm afraid I have very little to offer.
Everyone's smoking. Self-competition. Gotta be louder than the voices in his head. It's true. If Chappie is yelling, it's because he's American, and Americans always need to be the loudest in the room, even when they're alone. Exactly. Yes. It's true. My voice has to be number one.
You're welcome to stay and catch your breath. Frankly, I could use the company.
Alright. Who are you?
Who are you?
The name's Ernest Cadell. My family has tilled the earth here for generations. When the Sabinian army dug in for the winter, they used our home as their headquarters. I wasn't here at the time, but my sons were. When I finally came back, the Sabinians were long gone.
He even talks like a long-time smoker. You can hear him, like, struggling to breathe.
They left my sons' bodies in the forest. My only solace is knowing that my fourth son might still be alive. I hope he finds his way home. If he's out there somewhere.
I'll keep an eye out. What's his name? Oh! So those were his sons that we passed on the way in. Gustav and the other two. I think what was it? Gustav, Areola, and Urethra or something. Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
Do you know where the village of Jova is located?
It's in Akasa Marshes. It's quite a ways from here. I'm afraid you're going to need a vehicle. Unfortunately, I have none. A group of strange-looking soldiers arrived here last night in an APC. And perhaps you can ask them for help. It's not the first time I've seen them. They always seem to be snooping around here for something.
Okay. What is the APC?
Where can I find the APC?
They parked their APC just beyond the woods, to the north. Once in the woods, follow the wind chimes. They will lead the way through. I hung them in the trees so my sons would stop getting lost when they were children. Setharus, bless their souls.
Okay, so it's like a different world. Different
The gate to enter the
unknown
woods is
religion.
locked. Here, take this key to unlock it.
Alright. Cadell Farm. Obtained from Ernest Cadell in Sinedra Forest. Nice, okay. Tell me about the Civil War.
I managed to survive 2 years of this damn war. No parent should have to bury a child,
True.
let alone 3. I'm left to endure this torment. That's what we do. We carry on, no matter what. Despite all of it, I know we Palamists will win this war.
Will we now?
We have Setharis on our side. The Sabs only pretend to worship him, which will be their undoing. Trust me.
All right, let's ask more about the
I've
Palamists.
always seen we Palamists as creatures of habit. Like most of us, I hold my God and traditions close to my heart.
Okay, okay.
We are humble and modest and tend to help our neighbors, so long as they're Palamists. We love gatherings, especially during the week of peace.
I can't believe my YouTube is actually working. That's so cool. Look at that. It's working. I have no idea if, how do I see if there's any chats on it? I don't know how it works. Anyway. Cool. That's so cool. Alright. I'm happy. It's working. Let's talk about Hedaya real quick in general.
No matter how you
Yankel.
feel about the bastard, he held everything together. His grandiose vision of unification kept a fragile peace together. That and his excessive brutality.
Oh, okay.
He was the one that turned Hedaya into a prison. No one was allowed out or in, keeping old grudges bobbling on the pot's rim, just waiting to boil over. When President Yanka blew his head off, the hand holding the lid was gone. War was inevitable.
Did he blow his head off, though, or did someone help him?
I don't know much about them. All I know is that the peacekeepers came here to calm things down. The first and only time I saw them was when they were leaving the country.
Okay.
I was walking on the side of the road when a convoy of white trucks rolled by. I noticed one of the soldiers. He was the only one smiling. He looked like
Arlo, yeah.
one of my boys. He waved at me. Oddly, I found myself waving back. I think it was a lost cause to try and quell ancient hatreds. Sabs and Palamists have long memories.
This is a lot of listening.
From time to time. I hope he made it out of Hedaya. I
Sabidians.
grew up hating Sabs, without question.
Oh, they've even
My
got
family
like a
that
shorthand
hated
name.
them.
A Pap.
That was enough reason for me.
He's got a name for his grandpa. It's funny because Squids keeps getting these videos on TikTok about people's nicknames for their grandparents, like Peepaw and Poopaw, or Peemaw and Poopaw, or something like that.
Now, I damn well know why I despise the bastards. I'd be at the front if I were any younger. I'd show the Sabs as much mercy as they did my boys.
But then somebody on the other side will feel the same way about you. And then it's just a cycle that will keep repeating. The Akasa Marshes. Can only get there with a vehicle. Can I trade? No relevant items. Okay, never mind. I thought maybe I could get some sort of blaster, but no. What's this?
Hey, Gus, Arlo, Otis, please pick up. It's Atticus. Been trying to call for days now. Phone lines keep going down, so I don't know when I'll be able to call you back, but I'll keep trying. Hey, don't go killing Sabs without me. See you soon.
Alright, so Atticus is potentially still alive. And I wonder if he looks like this, or if that's a picture of one of the dead boys. What else he got in here? January 1993. He's either sentimental, or it is in fact 1993. Looks like artillery kind of took out some of that. I need a weapon. I mean, I actually don't know if I need a weapon in this game, but just my American sensibilities would be put at ease if I had one. Let's see, what else do we have aside from the dead cow? I gotta go, bye-bye. See you later. Can't see a damn thing. Enjoy your work. Listen, this is gonna be my new vehicle. Hop on. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's my compass. Nice, okay. If you are unsure of how to proceed in your main objective, open the datapad and navigate to the investigation tab. Okay. Select an investigation to see all associated datum you have discovered. You may then select a datum to see the specific information you have gathered so far. Alright. Well, I mean, we can just look at everything for what it is so far, is that there's a civil war and he does not like the Sabs, as he calls them. Those are the chimes he left out for the boys to stop getting lost. Alright. And you can go off the beaten path, it seems. Well, that's good. Okay. Oh. I wonder why this is considered to be a Souls-like. I can't jump. I also can't see. Feels like a bit of a maze. I know that bird. That's the type of bird I would hear back home. Is that a chickadee that makes that noise, or is it like, or is that a robin? Like a red-breasted robin. Bronze bell. Lots of nature noises going on right now. All right, trees block the way. What's this? Anybody know their burb noises? Surely I should be able to jump. Such an eerie noise. That's where it's coming from. Interesting. This is so creepy. I don't know what I'm getting myself into here. Where's my data pad? Okay, it's I. Compass, heirloom necklace, given to me by my mother when I was 5. Oh, it was my mom that told me to never come back. A data pad I stole from the ON base camp before entering Hedea. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Look at this. Look at this HUD. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Poutine hat. Okay. Database classified entry. Access denied. So I don't know yet what that could be. Weapon. No weapons yet. Alright. Investigation. Family reunion. We've got Ernest Cadell. Blacksmith of Jova. Mother. APC. An heirloom necklace. Village of Jova. Okay. This all seems a bit strange. All right. How do I find that item that I saw over there? There was something up here that I couldn't quite get to. Whoa. Whoa, hello. What's this? Okay. Oh, hello. You alright?
You found me. Epsilon 12, right? God, I can't see shit. I have blood in my eyes. You must have honed in on my distress beacon. Who are you? I'm Sifo 451, Epsilon 11. I got separated from my unit. They're still down there behind that door. We were on an SSC. We got jumped. I'm not sure how I got here. All I remember is hearing that door shutting behind me. I must have triggered something. We need the key to the APC. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Where's the key? Yeah.
Who has the APC key? The sergeant has the key. He's inside with the team. The sergeant's easy to spot. He's the one with a dark red poncho. Shit. I'm hurt pretty bad. I need to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, I mean, ideally I would have helped with that, but that wasn't an option I had.
Set up in the woods west of here. We marked the trees to make it easier to navigate. Bring me the medkit, and I'll give you what you need to open the door.
All right, yep, sounds good. Cutie's compass. West, all right. Oh man, I love these bird noises. Marked the trees. Okay. Oh, what was that? Heard something. Okay. My eyes cannot adjust because it's so bright out. Alright, marking the trees again. A little bit of stack of rocks over there. That looks like a tent. The tree is marked over here, so I'll go this way. And that way. There's the tent. So we have to go over and around to the marked trees. Make sure there's no booby traps. Here we are, I assume. Alright, we got his med kit. Ooh, survey report. Anomaly imprint 16. Time since anomaly collapse, 1056 years, based on resonant topology signature, coincides with fifth cycle harmonics. Following items forwarded to facility ZC02 for further analysis. Complete imaging profile of site. Concentric pattern core samples extracted around anomaly locus. Proximate flora samples. Alright. Alright. Good to know, good to know. Vial of strange substance. Access denied. For further info. Alright, well, we got the guy's med kit. Should probably hurry back before he bleeds out. Fairly certain it was this way, and then we go down, right? Yeah. Oh, shoot. I don't remember the way back. Let's make sure we're going east, roughly. Need to go east, and we need to go downhill. Okay, yeah, now we're headed back. I thought we were. Shit. Oh no. Here we go, okay. How do I know which way to go? Gonna lead me in a circle. Again. Oh. Nope. This is taking me downhill. Okay. We got there eventually. I am a natural navigator. Look at me go. Blinded by the light. Wrapped up like a douche in the middle of the night. Here he is. I got your med kit, Lieutenant Dan.
Who has the APC key?
G, trade. That's what I meant to do.
Oh, good. You got the med kit. Okay, see that ladder over there? Climb it to the top. Take this. You'll need it to open the door. You'll figure it out.
Ancient mechanism. An old dilapidated mechanism meant to open the door to the ruins in Sinedra Forest. Huh. Okay. Let's You mentioned a ladder. There it is. Did he make it all the way down here with blood in his eyes? Just feeling his way around? Can I not look in there? Oh, unknown language. Toggle plain text. Alright. Two backwards 7 C. I'm not gonna remember all that. Alright. Okay. Again, not gonna be able to remember all that. Ah, here it is. Ooh, that went in nice. Move clockwise. Move clockwise. Move clockwise. Well, let's start by making them all match. That do anything? I don't think that's going to give me any information, really. What information do I need here? Ah. Okay. Woo! Where did that come from? Come from that thing over there. It's a huge building. Yep, still no answers on that. Okay. Opens the door. Okay.
I knew you'd figure it out. Now get the APC key so we can get the hell out of here.
Well, tell me about the Civil War.
I heard that they're still fighting in some parts of the country. You'd think they would have a ceasefire by now or something. Man, you really have to hate someone to keep going like that.
All right.
That's all smoke and mirrors. It's a pity they have no clue what part they played.
Oh, there's plosives on the microphone there, buddy. Off-topic question. Have you ever stepped on a bug on purpose before? If yes, would you ever do it again? You know, it's interesting you ask. I have. And, I don't think I do it on purpose anymore. I really, when I was a kid, I didn't care, but now that I'm older, I don't know, maybe I have more empathy, even though it's just a bug. I try not to step on them. Especially if I'm outside. That's where they live. I mean, in my house, they're not paying rent, so, I mean, it could go either way. I usually still try to just escort them out of the house if I don't want them there, but spiders I really have a hard time with. Alright, where are we? We're in a spooky area. Oh, okay, well, that finishes that question. Thanks for answering. Alright. I hope you got the info you were looking for. Why do you ask? Using a save point will conserve your progress. Should you be defeated in combat, you will return to the last save point used. Oh. Upon defeat, your progress will be preserved regardless of save points used. This includes conversations, datum discovered, puzzles completed, enemies eliminated, weapon progress, and loot gathered. Okay, I see. So, if I talk to somebody and don't save, that should still... I was actually going to ask if you would be able to participate in a YouTube challenge, but I knew it would be a no. Oh, okay. Well, there you have it. Preliminary dust analysis determines site has been completely sealed since at least 937 AD, coinciding with the height of the 5th Limbic invasion. Limbic? Isn't that like a part of the body, like the nervous system? Or the limbic, well, the limbic system? Dust samples from each chamber, drone imaging sweep of each chamber. Unseal the next doorway in the morning, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so this just looks like kind of their orders that they're operating on. There's a lot of dead. Yeah, there they are. I like how I'm just supposed to walk in as if everything's fine.
Hey!
Oh, I've got a
You
pistol
okay?
now.
Hey!
I don't think he's okay. You're all about to see some terrible gameplay. Buckle up.
Fuck.
Look at that.
What the fuck? Shit.
Why'd he chuck it so hard at the ground? Oh no, not AI viewer stream boo. Well, they wait until a boss fight happens, don't they? Oh, who was that? Whoa, she got a sword. And a drone. Oh, she's a Ghostbuster. Samurai. Pick a theme. What am I watching? This... Oh, well, that didn't bode well for her. Oh, wow, why is he trying to go deeper? What the hell? What's he reaching for? Why am I... Didn't I just sit down or get knocked over? Like lightly? I didn't even get punched through my stomach. What, did I just steal her stuff? Should we maybe check that she's, like, alive? Okay, there we go. New styling option is available. All right. Is she dead? I guess she's just dead. I feel like there should be a way to save her, though. Inventory. I wonder maybe if I can use this, I don't know, I just don't want her to be dead. But there's no, like, way to interact with her, really, so... But it is a game that says you're just supposed to figure it out, so... I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, let me take care of this real quick. Alright. Oh, how am I supposed to... Okay. Now I gotta gather information. Do I have a flashlight anywhere? I don't think I do. This perspective. Alright. I'm gonna favorite this, or they can be archived if they no longer feel relevant. Flags can be added or removed from items at any time in the inventory. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna accept that she's dead for now. H. Oh, alright. That's pretty good to know that we have a flashlight. Alright, well let's go check on the first thing we found. Oh, my eyes cannot figure out how to handle this. Oh, this might... Oh. Maybe we can use that to heal her. Now, before we go too far... Alright, I think we just accept she's dead. I've said that 5 times now, but this time I mean it. This is the way I came in. Okay. Ooh, it is hot. Computer's putting out some serious heat right now. Alright, hang on. This has weird buttons. Why is Alt block? Why? Alright. These are weird settings. Controls. Like block needs to be right click. Drone modifier. How do I change the drone modifier button? All right. Let's see if I can get my PlayStation controller to work. It's just, if it had seemingly logical controls, I would just remap it right now, but I don't have time for that. Battery low. Okay. Warning, you have input conflicts. Please correct them or reset to defaults before exiting this menu. Default all. Yep. Okay. Horizontal, vertical look, inverted. There we go. S forward and W backward. Yeah, pretty much. What is logical in Chappie Land? Basically Elden Ring. Whatever makes the most sense. What do you think, I'm backwards? Why is it sticky? Why is it sticky? Ew. What the fuck? Why is it sticky? Like, just the thumb pads are sticky. What the fuck? Alright, well. Good grip, I guess. It's like sticky and slippery at the same time. I don't remember how to lock on, though. Oh, okay. And I'm guessing... What's attack here? How do I block? Okay, figured it out. L1's block, square is attack. It's good to know. Oh, and finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. Ah, so we're working with some sort of cult. Or religion, I guess, but I'm assuming cult, because the sinister aspect of it. I'm not used to using a control. Your health will decrease. In turn, this lowers the maximum stamina available for actions as well. What? So you get nerfed heavily. Stamina will regenerate automatically up to your current health level, but it does not regenerate. Your health does not regenerate, so if health reaches 0, you are defeated. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Sounds difficult. Okay. The twin-headed serpent. Okay. Maybe I can go scan those other things I saw up at the tower when I unlock the doors to this place. Because I couldn't read those, so I'll have my little drone translation device take care of it. Okay, so we got that figured out. First, the sinners are brought to the tower. Okay. Okay. There we go. How do I sprint? Left stick. Okay. There we go. Oh, first the sinners are brought to the tower. What else did it say? Didn't it say something about... And then the twin-headed serpent. Or, wait, which one? Yeah, that's this one. Shoot. I don't... Clues. Do I have clues about something? Actually, okay, inventory. Okay. Tactical poncho. Alright, investigation. See. There's something about the strange weapon. This weapon is the only thing that can hurt the creatures. Okay. Alright. Let me go back and read the room, literally. Because I'm pretty sure that is the... Pretty sure that's how you unlock the door. So first they're brought to the tower. And finally, the sinners will fall into the fires of hell. Okay, so the serpent. The serpents are the middle bit. That's good to know. Okay, let's go back. Serpent. Where's fire? There it is. Controller disconnected. Oh, it is very finicky. That's going to be fun. All I need to do is panic a little bit, and then it'll say disconnected. Once swallowed into the depths of the twin-headed serpent tear, the wretched Sabinian vermin shall be excreted under the flaying pits of the accursed Himolara fields. Alright. So here's a little picture. Interesting. The Himolara fields. Welcome to the Himalaras! Alright. To Perform a sidestep and avoid incoming attacks. Okay, good, good, good. Alright. The attack pattern is a bit strange. Okay. I don't know how to do a parry. Shit. I probably shouldn't test it out. Alright. Yeah, not a good time to figure out if I can parry when I know that my stamina and health are both affected. Alright, well, it's an interesting game. I like that you kind of just waltz around and figure it out. Oh, look, we got a tweaker up there. A limbic capacitor. Instantly gain limbic energy with wielded weapons. Single-use device. Slowly absorbs and stores ambient limbic energy. Instantly discharges all stored energy on contact with limbic material. Okay. So it's like a grenade. When it comes into contact with other limbics. It's good to know. Or it does some sort of weird energy transfer. Okay, okay. Here we go. Oh, he's tweaking. It's like ballet. Alright, I'm just spam clicking at this point. It's so weird not having the precise aim of a mouse after foregoing controller for so long. This floaty, woo, almost drunk swaying of my reticle. Or flashlight, really, but... not used to it. I never thought I would be a mouse and keyboard convert. But here I am. Hale, where's that? There. Bracers. Bracers of Terror. Intimidating bulwark. Okay. Remaining undamaged will reduce the damage you take. Okay. Okay, well... Alright. Interesting. Okay. So it helps me... It helps me not die if I'm not dying. But if I am dying, it helps me not die a little less. This is immensely valuable. Glad I found it. So I've been in here. Where's that ladder? Oh. I'm guessing I have to go through the glowing torches. Should be fine. Controller disconnected. I feel like this is gonna be an ongoing issue. You know what, let's try this. Since this one has sticky... I wish I could use my Nintendo controller. I'm gonna borrow Squids' controller. If she doth protest, she shall let me know, so that I can use it anyway. Xbone controller connected. Okay. Oh, this is very for very small hands. Squids, he's stealing your controller. Nuh-uh. Hidden enemy. Faint particles appear around you. When these particles coalesce into a solid ring and the bar in the HUD flashes white, you can activate the Healing Pulse ability. How do I do that? R1. Look at that. This ability will consume the particles and restore health equal to a percentage of the damage dealt by the hit that triggered the particles. The particles will disappear if you wait too long or if you take damage. Okay. So I gotta time it right. Particles can be accumulated exponentially over multiple successful hits, greatly increasing the amount of health received by Healing Pulse. I like that, because it kind of encourages you to be aggressive a little bit, doesn't it? Oh. Oh, I healed up a bit. It worked. You gotta get at least, I think, 2 successive hits. I will say the controller feels a bit easier to, like, less floaty when looking around, but I think that might be because my thumb pads are, like, gooey and melting on the PS5 controller for some reason. I really don't want to think about it, because, well, I didn't do anything to make it that way. It's just that way, and I don't know who's been gooping up my PlayStation controller while I'm asleep. Oh, I see somebody. Okay, I'm still a little bit... It kind of reminds me of back in the day when I first ever started using controllers. I always felt like very, very wobbly. I've lost that. Hold triangle to initiate a charged attack, dealing increased damages. The stage is as longer as held. Okay. Come here. Yep. I did not successfully heal. I might be able to successfully heal after 1 charged attack, though. So that's good to know. Alright. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Can you guys see anything, by the way? I can hardly see. What are you up to, Lex? You sailing the 7 seas? It is a bit dark, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, King! Whoa, you found the password to your YouTube channel. That's right. Nah, just chilling. But I've got the light, so I kind of point... You basically only get to see a circle of what I'm looking at. Also, I just realized the flaw in delaying my stream a minute, because that means anytime I talk to King, it's going to be 1 minute later. Maybe I can just get rid of the delay, but I thought maybe there was... Maybe King knows the answer. If you multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube, does it kind of create a copyright issue, or will they actually... Will they, be fine? It shouldn't? It's delayed over here, King. Oh, thanks. So it shouldn't. I can't imagine... If I toggle it, maybe it will... Let's try it. YOLO. What could go wrong? I mean, it's me streaming. Where's the... Shoot. Reopen, close tab. Oh, yep. Oh. I didn't... Ooh, I cannot turn off the delay. Closed captions should be enabled. Oh, well, I will forever be trapped in the past. Are you anti, Yeah, copyright reasons are why I thought that you couldn't have it simultaneous. I'm sure that's changed, or they've relaxed it. I don't know. I'll turn off the delay later, but I can't do it while I'm streaming. For obvious reasons, I'm guessing. But I hope it looks okay on YouTube. Oh, hey, it switched to Xbox controls again. Or not again, but finally. I don't know, I haven't seen Twitch do anything about it. That's the thing. I don't think I'm big enough to have them do anything about it. I think they only do it if it's like a major streamer that they've got some sort of contract with. Then they get all finicky about it. Your drone can be commanded to distract the enemy you are currently locked onto. It will fly towards the enemy and begin distracting it, preventing it from attacking you for a time. Okay. The distraction will continue until the duration of the ability has run its course. You activate the ability again to recall the drone, or you attack the distracted enemy. When the distractibility for any reason, the drone will return to your side, and the distractibility will enter a cooldown period during which it cannot be used again. Why isn't my healing ability working? I must be timing it really badly. Why do I sound so whiny? But, yeah, anyway. The power converters! The power converters! Whoa! These are cool. Limbic twin axes. This item can be equipped in the loadout tab of the datapad. Level 1 of 4. Okay. Limbic theft. Parry agility. So there is parrying. It's A-tier parrying. To equip a second weapon, in the datapad, navigate to the loadout tab. Okay. Oh no. It can run out of limbic energy. Does that mean it becomes useless, or can I repair them? Alright, how do I change to the... Oh. Cool. Let's try these for a bit. I still didn't get to heal up. Okay. It's pretty cool. This game has a lot of moving parts, and I'm wondering if maybe now my brain is able to handle Crimson Desert after... We'll see how this goes, but first let's explore a bit more in this area before I commit to a direction, shall I? Okay, looks like that's about the only way I can go. Heirloom necklace, a pendant given to me by my mother. Okay, I need an item from further ahead. My guess is through here. Parry. Here we go, here we go. Some attacks can be parried by using the guard action at the right moment. Yep, that's typically how it works. Just as the enemy changes color, a successful parry will negate damage and remove some of the enemy's stance. When a parry depletes all of an enemy's stance, you can use a riposte to deal more damage. What is okay? Is riposte just a regular attack? Okay, it'll show you. Nice. I should have used the fucking heal ability. I can't get it figured out. I like how I can parry on the first try. Granted, it was a tutorial, but I can't seem to get this heal ability. What do we have over here? Nothing. Okay. Gotta check every door. Okay. Ow. I think it has to be a full completed ring, and that's why I'm not healing. Okay. And I've lost health, naturally. So, a parry with a riposte, and then you have to get the ring, R1 on the ring, to heal. I'll get there eventually. By the end of the game. Oh. Didn't work. There we go. Got the heal. You gotta kind of wait for it. It's like half a second, though. It's not a long time. Ramhead Medallion. I assume that's gonna go in that door. Secrets of the Ram. Mystery discovered. Ah. There's more. Okay. I have traveled to the future. Everyone is a whole minute older. It's crazy. Or were we a minute younger in the other place? The more you know. How do I, A Viridian sheen covers this metallic medallion featuring a relief of a ram's head. Found in the underground ruins of Sinadra Forest. Entry incomplete. Okay. Welcome, King. Oh, hey, look! New friends! Look at that! Okay. So that thing I thought was a grenade, this. I I think what it does... I wonder, yeah, limbic restoration. So I'm guessing it restores your weapon's energy. Or condition. What's the word I'm looking for? Durability? Brokenness? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't listened, Saws. It's fine. Where's the squelching noise coming from? Oh, he's a wingling guy. Kind of looks like the things from A Quiet Place, but like in a white skin suit. Ow. Shoot. Let some damage get out on me. Alright. We got there. Alright. We killed a wingling guy. Scan this. What are we working with? Let no prisoner be led beyond these walls unbound. From neck to ankle they must be shackled, that none may stride unburdened in the tower's shadow. Alright. Pull the lever! Hey, Sergeant. Dear Marco, how you been, brother? The unit's been camping out in Sinadra after our big push. Cold as hell, let me tell ya. Feels good to get some rest, even if I'll likely lose a toe to frostbite out here. Hell, I got 9 more, right? I gotta tell you something, Marco. We found something while digging the trenches. A big old door, sealed shut and proper old. The captain ordered us to pry it open, and that just don't sit right with me. There are laws against this kind of thing. Remember how Grandpa gave us hell when we tried climbing that old wall near the lake? We aren't supposed to be disturbing heritage sites, even during a war. Captain's lost his damn mind. Can't wait to hear from ya. Your bro, Martin. Man, he is annoying. Okay. Drone bypass signal. Reduce the drone's active cooldowns. Ooh. Single-use bypass circuit to circumvent built-in safety protocols and advanced logic modules. Okay. Usable item. Targets in outer region, locate and contain reported anomalies, investigate origin and evolution of sites, collect and catalog relevant materials. Alright. Got a key to that vehicle. So that's good. But I need another pendant for that that door with the 2 little sigil things. How do I... Martin is such a character. It's a shame we're stuck with Marco instead. I know. Drone. It looks... I think I should be able to add... Okay, that's the distract module. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's... How do I use... I thought this was an equipable modifier that would permanently reduce the cooldown on the drone. Where is it? I just picked it up. It's the thing I was... Yeah, this. No. This. Okay, so this is a temporary item. Maybe for like a boss fight I can use it, and it will, Well, let's inspect the item. That's what it looks like. I don't know how to... Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know how to equip it. Chillim. Chillim is the opposite of... Oh shit, we're in the trenches here, boys. We got a bogey over there. I mean, surely I could grab some sort of weapon, right?
My dearest Marina, we trampled through the Sinatra forest with the fury of King Astor. Pals never stood a chance. They died like dogs. I must have taken out at least a dozen, scrambling around like termites when the shells dropped. It was glorious. We found 3 Pal brothers, cowering in a farmhouse. Pissed their pants as we took them out back. One of them was wearing a gold watch. Can you believe my luck? Sending it to you with this letter. Sell it. Buy yourself something nice. I swear I'll return to you, sweet Marina, once we've killed every last one of them. Love, your Ruslan.
So this guy killed one of look at that, Otis Cadell. That's the farmer we met at the beginning of the game. What an asshole. Good deed started. And they are freaking out, aren't they? Is there a reason they can't get up on these trenches? The inability to jump is a little bit annoying. Whoa. What is going on here? Basic meal. Nice. What about this moonbeam? Look at it, it's a moonbeam. Dam knows what I'm talking about. Wait, is Dam here? I thought Dam was here for some reason. Maybe I sensed him. Ah, here we go. Into the wilds. Oh wait, we aren't playing Marco. These are letters to their families. Shake my head, yeah. I don't remember what my character's name is, actually. I gotta go to the past and tell King not to make that blunder. Marty! Marty, no! You'll often face 2 enemies linked together by an umbilical cord. This pair is known as a limbic entity and is made up of Hollowwalker, a light-skinned humanoid creature, and a haze, a large monster of various shapes. To defeat this pair, you must kill the Hollowwalker, the human. Back error. What? Can you guys hear me? Is my mixer doing the annoying thing of disconnecting and reconnecting again? Wait. Reduce the haze's health to 0, will cause it to retreat. It'll become enraged, but vulnerable to your attacks. Okay. In this state, a hollow walker's limbic energy, represented by the white bar, cannot be reduced and will gradually replenish. The limbic energy fully replenishes, it will return to a state of invulnerability and the haze will reemerge. Okay, that's good to know. Ow. Okay, how are we going about this? Meant to use that on the hollow. Ow. Stamina. Every action you perform in combat has a stamina cost. Blah 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 blah. Welcome back, GG. If stamina reaches 0, you entered into the exhausted state. Well, exhausted. All actions. Okay, yeah, I get it. I'm exhausted. Ow. Ow. Oh shit, I forgot to heal. Okay. I'm pretty sloppy. I'm playing this. But what's new? What the hell is this? Hell is us. It's interesting. It's kind of a creepy Alan Wake type game. A little bit of a mystery. You kind of have to investigate things and destroy these anomalies. And we're caught in the midst of a civil war on top of these anomalies. Hello, Mr. Penis-Faced Lizard. Oh my god. It's very specific. Ah! I should have healed. Now they're doing ballet at me. How do I, favorite. How do I use this? How do I, sheath weapon. How do I, I don't know how to use these items. Hang on. So funny story about the new guy at work. He's got 2 months at most to fix his shit or he's gone. Oh, shit. Very warm, but otherwise doing it. Oh, yes, it is hot out. My manager did him so dirty during their conversation. That's got to be relieving, though. I mean, for someone who's causing a lot of strife. Usable items. There we go. That's what I want. Hmm. Interesting, okay. Okay. Nice, okay. Look at that. Learn by doing. I've played video games before. Manager sided with him most of the conversation, and at the end he just tore him like 6 new holes. The issue currently is that my manager just got told that the whole testing department, me, another tester, and team lead have basically lost all our motivation. Yeah. Yeah. because of his inability to actually do what he was supposed to be doing. All right. All right, managed to heal up. That's good. Ow. That was close. Managed to get a full heal. Very interesting combat in this game. It's not bad. It's actually, I think it's quite well done. You just got to get used to the quirkiness of it. Exactly. But in good news, I got told you're getting a permanent contract in October, and I didn't have a say in it. I'm not allowed to quit. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, so does that mean this other guy's temporary anyway? Or no? Oh, hey, we can drop on in. Let's go for it. I think it's great. It sounds like great news to me. I mean, as long as this other guy gets his shit together, right? Okay, we got 2 here. Full health. And now this guy. Weapon level up. Nice. Alright, alright. Game is not too bad. I like the 2 axes more so than the sword, if I'm being honest. Normal here is that when you start a job, you get a contract for either 6, 9, or 12 months, and then they review how it went and either offer you another year or give you a permanent, persistent contract, one that basically auto-renews each year. It means I still get to pay the mortgage. So yeah, yeah. Good, good, good. Alright, I hear some clicking going on over here. Oh, there's an item over this way. Alright, it's kind of hard to tell if they're close or far, because I turned the dynamic range down on the audio, so it all kind of comes through at a similar volume. It's all kind of leveled and normalized to a similar spot. Oh, I'm getting emails. Alright, either way, we gotta fight some of these creepy looking ones. Alright. The creepy music as well, man. Shit. Oh, shoot. Ow. There we go, a little bit of health back. Nice. Oh, did you end up fixing the audio processing unit, or did it fix itself? If by fix itself, you mean, did it stop overheating? Because I took it off of the windowsill? I think so, maybe, but it's hard to tell. The only real way to tell, because I had an audio issue pop up on my streaming software. So I think it's still doing it, but it could also just be the fact that it's hot inside the room itself. I mean, the thing gets... Has Chappie fixed anything himself, really, or did he just poke at it until it got annoyed and fixed itself? I mean, sometimes you just gotta encourage things to work. Whether it's with a poke or a fist. I'm talking about objects, just to be clear. As someone who worked on cars, yeah, that's how you always fix things. I fixed headlights like that before. I just slapped it until the wires fixed them. You can't call them objects. Now, hang on, what do you mean by that? Alright. Here we go. Alright. Here we go. There's a couple of ways we can do this. Let's go over this way. Get this. Oh, he's got goop. Why is he goopy? Yep, that's what I thought. Ow. Ow. There we go, a little bit of my health back. Temporal health, if you will. Old tech stuff don't count. I'm talking about my dishwasher. Oh, right. Of course, old tech stuff don't count. For now, sadly, those were made for NES consoles, specifically. So you just gotta blow on those ones. Oddly enough, that's, that fixes me too. What do we have here? The other Ramhead medallion. Excellent. Now I just need to figure out how to get back to where I was. Blow on the cartridges, bonk the machine. Yeah, there you go. You figured it out. So blow on my cartridges and bonk my machine. Job done. Oh, what the hell? Alright, so another puzzle. Well, let's go back. And get this guy over here. Blow the shaft, bonk the balls. Got it. Oh, he's a gross one. Ow. Alright. The axes have leveled up. Sounds like a euphemism. Oh wait, never mind. Lex made it literal. He was talking about snooker. Pool is what we call it in the US of A. Although, I guess we do sometimes call it snooker. Snooker is like a very specific type of pool, isn't it? What should we... Yeah, let's try the sword for a bit. See how that goes. Snooker and pool are different. Okay. Snooker, billiards, and pool are all the same thing. Okay, but they're all like played with on a felt table with balls and shafts and what have you. Exactly, yeah. Yes. And there's the little pouches with the balls, and they catch the balls and hold them there. Or cup them, if you will. How do we get back down into the... We got that ram medallion, so let's go back in here. Hello, Dam! Snooker uses different size table and different set of balls. Oh, does it? Okay. Why would they do that? It just... Or is it like a... Is it like the oldest version of like Sega versus Nintendo, where it's like, oh, I only have a pool table, but all the cool kids are playing snooker or something else, or the opposite. Hello, I don't know if you were here earlier, but I found a moonbeam. And it's got the Firewatch, bitch, setting. Guys, I have a confession to make. Of course he shows up when we talk about balls and shafts. It's just advanced pool. I've been watching some Yogscast content recently. The Blood on the Clock Tower playlist. I didn't realize that they've been doing that for about a year because I haven't been watching them for longer than that. And, damn it, I'm entertained. Have I been getting ideas? I have been getting ideas. I want to play Blood on the Clock Tower. I'm surprised Kim didn't show up for the balls. Actually, that's a good point. It is a little bit early. Maybe Kim's not awake yet. Or at work. Or something. Hello, everyone. I hope you're well. Someone has to cup them. It's true. They must be cupped. Alright, where... Am I stuck here, or is there a way to get back to that other door? Ah, this way. No, am I locked out? No, I'm not locked out. Okay. Here we are. Gotta find that door. Should be through here. God, this music is so grating after a while. Where the hell is that door? That's one I don't understand, but I like listening to the deductions. Somewhat, yes, it's like Town of Salem. Yeah. Werewolf, but super confusing roles and a storyteller, and sometimes homebrew modifications to said roles. Social deception games. And you know what's funny is growing up, that's how my family played Monopoly, was with social deception included. And, Squids doesn't like it, but I love social deception games. Because you're not always the deceiver, and because there's that inconsistency of, okay, this person's being deceptive because their role is bad, or because they're drunk or poisoned, or because they're, a demon. That's just Monopoly with cheats. Yeah, basically the same thing. I've got the people reading autism. I think... I don't know. I think I'm okay at... If you can logically deduce that what someone is telling you is inconsistent, you play off of those inconsistencies. I just love that kind of stuff. I also love like murder mystery in general. So, yeah. Here we go. I found the door right here. I assume this one? Oh, shit! He was waiting. The thing, though, with games like that, and I remember all the little details, and it takes the fun out of it, there's just too many roles with very detailed abilities. True. And it's one of those things where I've watched enough of it. Sorry, I'm yelling. I've watched enough of it to where whenever someone says they're a certain role, there's a high likelihood that they're actually the demon or the minion. And I would probably try to, like, vote them out just based on that. Huh? What? The only social deception was Among Us, and I was not good as imposter. I remember I joined G one time during the Among Us days, and I got imposter 3 times in a row. And I remember popping my head out of a hatch and staring at Kofu. And just going back in the hatch. It was bad. There's like 200 rolls in Blood on the Clock Tower. And you know, Lex, you won't believe me. But then again, maybe you will, because it's useless information. But I remember all of them, and I can keep track of them all in real time within the context of the game. Now, if it were a real-life job that required me to do that, and I got paid to do it, I wouldn't be able to probably. But because specifically it's useless, I'm able to do it. My brain, it just clicks with my brain for some reason. The fact that it's like that non-linear way of thinking. I joined her a couple of times with Among Us. I almost got her to the point of rage quitting several times. When doing it for fun, it's different. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I think she nearly rage quit when I was the imposter for the 3rd time. No, at that point I was like, I volunteer to not play anymore because something's broken. Then again, I'm like that with Mecha Chameleon. I got Hunter like 3 times in a row. By decree of Queen Harvor, for too long we have suffered those whose sinful hearts beget calamity after calamity upon us. Illegible. Let this grand edifice stand as a testament of our righteousness, a shining beacon in the sea of immorality, a reminder to all that none escapes his gaze. Here we purge heresy. Here we purify the kingdom. Here we reclaim our faith. Left in a random desk by someone's bed. Glyph. This item can be equipped by selecting a weapon in the datapad and using the manage or add glyphs input. Alright, so we got enchantment. Nice. I'm gonna have to get something to drink, because I've been yelling and now my voice hurts. In a terrifying burst, you recoil backwards, leaving the nearby limbic entities stunned with gripping fear. No one escapes the gaze in paradise. It's great if you can stay unpredictable. Yeah, I like being chaotic in social games, but I feel like people zero in on those kind of players real quick in social deduction stuff. Yeah. That's the thing, is like, you also kind of have to change yourself to be unpredictable. I don't think so. A lot of the crazy people around, I think, even if she herself has calmed down a bit. Wait, it's great if you can stay unpredictable. Did I miss something? Oh, sometimes I wonder if her community normalized again a bit, or if it spiraled even more. I don't think so. A lot of the crazy people around, I think, even if she herself has calmed down. Maybe I shouldn't be reading this out loud, actually. Embrace the chaos. The Bacon Zone is a great way to do that. Sounds like a running toilet. Who gives a shit? That's true. Nobody's watching that is going to go report back or anything. I just... You know what it is? It's because I'm on YouTube now as well. Maybe I should just delete that fear in my brain. I'll just stop doing that. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to assign a glyph. But I want to assign it to the axes. I think I prefer the axes. Add glyphs. Okay. Upgrade to unlock glyphs. How do I upgrade it? Do I just keep using it? Yeah, I'm just gonna switch weapon. I like the axes. Alright. Here we go. Be right back, gotta get food. It'd be different if there was actual shit talking, but we're just speculating. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we're not shit talking. We're just trying to figure out if the vibe is right. A manual save. Did I explore the... was that really the only bit that was behind this door? Was it that guy? And then this? Alright. Wait, hang on. What are the chains for? Who's this? Thought there was a person in there. No one survives the night in paradise. One thing I will say though is that watching this Blood on the Clock Tower stuff, the Yogg's cast now seem a little bit more neutral, which is nice. A nice change. I think maybe I just needed a break from them for a while. I know they're not completely neutral, and I don't even know what I mean by saying neutral, but they're just they've calmed. They themselves have chilled out, I feel like, a little bit. There's still some wacky shit going on, but you know, that's with most people. We need more neutrality. There's too many people hopping on the trends, and it just polarizes more and more. That's the thing, is like, just... I mean, I'm not gonna pretend I wasn't even caught up in... I got so sick of hearing one side that I leaned far into the other, to the point where I finally had to just take a step back and be like, none of this doesn't matter. Just be normal, and then I did that. Or, you know, as normal as I can be. Alright, is there something to kill? Let's kill something over here. I'm banishing myself to the past while I go grab some breakfast, alright? Good luck, Godspeed. We talking politics? That's one aspect of it. It doesn't, not necessarily just politics, but I feel like there's one of the things I'm trying to do is just avoid politics altogether. Because in the past, I'd been like completely open book, no topic is off limits, but I'm getting to the point where I've realized that I just don't want to talk about politics because it's been so polarizing that I just don't care. Like, I don't care to hear. I don't care if someone has completely different opinions than me. I still like them, but other people don't always seem to share that back, and because of that, I just don't want to talk about politics. That's the thing. If you get bombarded with one side, you either join that or push away from it. If you just chill the fuck out and let things be, no one gets left out. Yeah, exactly. I feel like you can be reactive when it comes to M, for example, politics, but for gaming content, never make it a recurring or active topic. So when it comes to politics, for example, but for gaming content, never make it a recurring or active topic. Yeah, that's the thing, and a lot of the complaints I have, like, with AAA games, this is a trend that's been pointed out a lot. I'm going the wrong way, but I'm just really curious what's over here. Let's go explore that castle before... I saw an enemy up there, but let's go explore this castle. Or ruins, whatever it is. I've returned! Welcome back. I've gotten to the point now where I just don't want... It's like... I want to play a game where I kill monsters, and that's it. The monsters don't have to represent anything in real life to make it a good game. Or the characters I'm playing don't have to be a certain thing for it to be a good game. I just want to play. Just good guy kill bad guy. It's as simple as that. But then there's this whole movement of, well, the past 10 years, the movement is dying, but thank God, where good guy had to be X, Y, or Z, otherwise could not be seen as good. Bad guy must be X, Y, or Z, otherwise cannot be seen as bad. And it was very clearly that they were trying to say something with it, and it just bugged me. I don't know what I need for this. Select a slot. No relevant items, no relevant items. Okay, so we need, like, some bars to shove into the hole. I think I'm still lucky enough being across the pond when they go on those rants, my eyes glaze over because I have no clue what they're talking about. That's the best way to be. Let the eyes glaze. That's what I'm doing now. Or if you're Lith, roll out the catapult. I think your issue with it is that you feel like you have to defend your opinion and you're not the person that enjoys doing that. Yeah, actually, that's a good way of putting it. I don't like having to defend my opinion. That's exactly right, because that's what I was saying, kind of what I was saying earlier, is like, I have no problem with people believing different things than me. It just feels so weird when they don't do that back. Or they talk in a way that makes it feel like you can't think differently. Alright, so the castle has nothing. Alright, we're gonna go back. What do we do? What do we do? This has two paths. How far does this path go? There's the LPV. Let's maybe go down that long path real quick. As someone from 1 minute in the past, I can't believe your opinions would change so much, SH. I know, right? It's almost like I'm a human. Oh, the PC thing? Yeah, that's dying. Yeah, seriously. It is. I mean, there's examples of things that are kind of clinging onto it. And I think that will still happen, but those things I don't think will be popular And then simply just because, like, Grand Theft Auto 6, for example, the entirety of its production was during the height of all that madness. And then, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I feel better about... Oh, fuck. I do not feel better. I feel worse. Much, much worse. That was bad. There's too many. Yeah. The fact that there was kind of this tyrannical, you have to think a certain way thing going on, it's just... It turned me off from streaming and gaming in general for quite a long time. Come on over. Come on. Alright, here we go. Get my stamina back here real quick. These weird ballet dancers. Come here, buddy. Here we go, here we go. Come on, come on. Do you know Kung Fu? Alright. Trebuchet, more range. We'll use the next victim as like the counterweights. I think I'm a lot less tolerant to that. Very clearly let people know when enough is enough. I feel better. Fuck. It's called indoctrination, and it's not a joke. GTA 6 will make fun of it in a way, but shit's so expensive, I'll never see it. You know, honestly, my hope is that GTA 6 does make fun of it. My fear is that they fell for it. But I'm more likely to play it if they've, you know, been self-aware of the games industry and whatnot. Sorry about the not joining in on the ranting. I'm sorry that happened to you. / I'm glad you feel that way. / I'm so happy for you. Please keep up. Take your pick. I'm eating. I think it's funny. I started ranting when I said I was feeling better about the direction things are going, and as a result feel better about, you know, wanting to stream and play games, because I feel like games are actually being more respectful. I went on this long rant after saying I'm so sick of this type of thing. Oh well. Oh, he really did. You just gotta get it out. Gotta cover all my bases after hearing only the tail end of it all. True. This is true. What's the... like Daryl from The Office? Oh, we found the tower. Alright. So this is where we need to end up. So we gotta go back yet again. Sorry, everyone. It's mainly about chilling, chatting. But... it is Souls-like in its exploration. But, yeah. I guess the whole point of my... or it's Daryl Philbin from The Office when he goes, wow, she or he got themselves into quite a predicament. And he's like, here, you can just use that and apply it wherever you want. And then they end up applying it, like, at the end of the episode. It's hilarious. Felt more like elating that it's ending. Yeah, yeah. I'm happy for the direction the games industry is headed, despite the potential that you. What? Did my mixer just do it, or my audio processing unit? Did it do that again? Mic cut out. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think, the funny thing is it's a Lewitt. And I was looking at the new Wave XLR Pro to replace it. Because, you know, 32-bit, you can set it to just... With the beauty of 32-bit is it often comes with an auto normalizing input or output level. So I can have a loudness normalization of -23 LUFS, which I think maybe Lith might be the only person that knows, maybe Dan, what that is. Basically, it evens out your gain when you speak into the microphone. So you don't have to set the gain beforehand, it just knows and automatically adjusts it for you. And it's got a lot of the same features this one has, like an expander, compression, but it also has software with like EQ, and the EQ is set up in a way where it's like, does your audio sound too boxy? Maybe drop it down over here. Does it sound a little too nasally? Does it sound too boomy, you know? So it gives you kind of that guide built in, which is really beginner friendly. It's made by Lewitt in conjunction with Lewitt. So, maybe I'll get just as many years out of it as I will this one. Maybe it's built better. Maybe not. Just splash yourself with... Now you gotta sit in front of a fan, GG. With this heat. I'm used to working with a completely different range when it comes to LUFS. Oh, right. Fair enough. I'm used to spoken word LUFS. -23 is good for most things, but I've mostly gone for -8. Well, the thing is, with like an audio signal, when you're live, what I do is I set a limiter to -3. Some people like to go like -0.1, get as much maximum, but I find that you actually get distortion anywhere from -1 to -0.1. So -3 is just kind of a safe buffer, and you get minimal distortion. But that's after I've normalized. Well, anyway, yeah. I'll do a loudness maximization for things like YouTube and all that kind of stuff. But for just a plain spoken word audio file, -23 LUFS. Cram as much music in there as you can. Fuck dynamics. Yeah. Another thing I've been looking at is like how things sit in a mix, because when you do voiceover, that microphone that I'm selling, it's very, very anemic in the low end. Not a lot of bass. You can tell I have a bassy voice, but you don't feel it. And that's actually good for voiceover when you have, like, say for example in anime, you'll have a lot of other sound typically going on. And the voice needs to cut through that. I don't use any of that. Okay, damn, I didn't know, because you do a lot of editing, so I thought maybe you did, but I think in some situations it is Oh, shit. Alright, how do I need that cooldown item. Oops. We need the drone bypass. We need that. In our loadout. There it is. Okay. So favoriting is kind of pointless. Alright. Jokes on Twitch. I get a full extra minute to be confused on that audio stuff. Premium streaming content. Hey, there you go. It's good to have a narrower range if there's a lot of sound involved. You got to be able to assign your voice to a specific range to get clarity. Yeah. I am confusion. Yeah. My brain's gone back into the whole audio world again because it's like shoes or a car or something where each type of that item can be for a specific use case. Like you might want a truck if you're doing construction so you can haul tools and lumber and rocks and whatever. If you get a Ferrari to do construction, I'm sure you could fit some stuff in there, but it's not going to be great. Dynamic microphone is good for like podcasts, vocals, like singing, and I hit backspace and it sent. But then like the small diaphragm condenser microphone is good for voiceover work in both like animated as well as like or real cinema, because it matches really well with typical boom operated microphones. It has kind of a similar noise profile, sound profile. But for audiobooks, which I'm getting into, and I've done quite a few auditions now, I had that large diaphragm condenser microphone that I got rid of. To be fair, I didn't like how it sounded on my voice really that much. And I got my money's worth out of it in work, but now I'm looking at a new one. And I got to put my head in a box so that there's no room noise. I feel like it's hot enough that there's a lot of gaps in that sentence that make it sound like I'm a crazy person for what I'm saying, but sound treatment is what I was talking about by putting my head in a box. I just manual balance, plus I need the high peaks with Fillion just because their screams are part of the content. Okay. I might be able to help you out with some I think it might speed up your editing workflow if there's a normalize feature as well as a limiter feature that you can just mass apply to the whole track. Slap a limiter on and just compress the heck out of it. Look, boom, right there. I'd lose half my subs. Alright, we got that thing on lock there. Hey, piss asses. Ow. 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 Shit. There we go. Oh, damn it. I got a cutscene. Action Jackson shot. Nice. Alright, got to heal up a little bit. That was a bit sloppy, but I was worried how it would play out with double enemies there. Always check the extra bits. You never know. It's tough to make a good balance with a big dynamic range, though, that's for sure. And especially if it's part of what makes it good, funny content, but there's several easy tricks that can make it a less of a hassle to deal with. The snackers prefer their ears to bleed. Speaking of bleeding, my throat. But I could see it being more useful in a standard situation. It'd be like limiting Jinxie. Okay. I will be right back. I need something to whet my whistle with. Be right back. Don't go falling in love. Wait, YouTube people can't play Pong. No! It's so delayed. I know. I need to get rid of it. It's not good, is it? Oh, shit. I think it's meant for people with, like, loads of, like, chat that never stops. Okay. Hundreds of chatters, yeah. I was just messing around with it. Not 3. Yeah. Well, give me a few days, and then we'll get to 100 chatters. I need to take a quick break. My eyes are killing me. I also want to find out where Squids is, whether she's coming home or working still. Said she's gymming. Okay. All right. So home later. All right. Means I have more time to do the dishes. Okay. Where is that? Back into the game. Nope. Don't go to main menu. Also, the next time you see me, I will not have this broccoli hair. I've tried so hard to avoid having broccoli hair, despite being a curly-headed individual. And look what it's gotten me. What am I meant to put in here? Is it the pendant? Do I lose this if I put it in there? Item doesn't fit here, okay. No. Alright. Sometimes it's just too hot. Too hot to do chores. Oh, I do need to turn the hot water on so I can actually wash the dishes then. But yeah, anyway. Back to the riveting conversation we were having. I hath returned from the Wait, where did Jeff go? I'm alive. I'm alive! I'm alive. I'm alive. Just on the inside, that's right. He melted. And only sometimes. Yeah. Well, I feel like I'm becoming more alive on the inside. Now that I've just accepted that nobody's going to hire me in this country and I just have to start making my own success, just like I did in Alaska. Let me clarify. When I say making my own success, I mean with a lot of help from others. Because that's what I did in Alaska. I didn't do that alone. I think most people don't do it alone. There we go. Oh, we got the wind chimes again. We're back. This guy, oh shit. This guy died. This is the guy we saw at the beginning. Oh shit, he didn't leave. Huh. Alright. It's mine now. Acquire a means of transportation. No way. If you ever get desperate enough, you know where to find. Hey, I appreciate it. Actually, I never did end up talking to you about what happened. I got locked out of creating an account on YouTube because you have to link it to a phone number now, or at least you do over here. So I went and I even bought like a burner phone. I was like, okay, well, I'll just use this. And it was like, oh, nope, this is a burner phone. You can't use that. So that didn't work either. I was at that point where I was like, if I can't even set up the fucking account, if I can't even do that, what am I even doing? And yeah, I don't know. I think what I like about really leaning into the audiobook side of things is that I can just record something, treat the audio file, and send it, and hope that they like it. You just gave them your name and number. It doesn't do anything. Well, mine said I have too many accounts under. It says too many accounts created under this phone number. So I got the burner phone, and it said the same thing. Even sent my ID. Yeah. I think the issue I ran into is somebody had my phone previously. That person has their own YouTube, I'm guessing, or something. I also get a lot of phone calls about their extended warranty, so yeah, it was one of those things where it's like I feel like nobody else has this problem, yet here I am. Oh, what's this? Open data pad. Oh, my data pad's charging. Zones, Village of Jova. We're down here in the Sinadra Forest. The capital is Golmore. Sinadra Forest. Okay. Evo! How do I go back to that guy's house? Here, let's exit the APV and walk there, because I think this is only like a fast travel to other locations. We're gonna go talk to the old man again, the old farmer. Remember what he said about the chimes. Oh, are you serious? Stuck. Here we go. Here we go. No, it looks like it's just like a station rather than a, than an actual drivable thing. Which is a bummer. Okay. Back at the farmhouse. Almost... I was about ready to go to town on that cow. How do I, there we go. Talk to this old man.
You startled me.
At least the voiceover stuff is easier. It's also more the industry you were wanting to get into.
It's not a bad idea to dress up like one of them.
It's not that I'm afraid to do some of the harder stuff. Like, I'd like to do the editing. The issue I seem to run into is that there's more, like, issues that I seem to run into when I start introducing more things, like social media accounts. Because it's like, okay, well, I've got all this other shit I gotta log into now. Whereas the voiceovers, I have one account, I just upload my audition, and I send it. And I hope that's all I'm supposed to be doing, because it's what I've been doing. I need a manager. I do. And Squids does not want to be a personal manager, so that doesn't work. But, I mean, I do need a manager. You startled me. I thought you were one of those soldiers. It's not a bad idea to dress up like one of them. You know what I would like is just for an agency to look at me and be like, yeah, we'll just do all your stuff. You haven't proven yourself in any way, but go ahead and we'll just go ahead and manage all your stuff for you. And promote it and do all the socials.
Listen, I hope you find whatever you're looking for in Jola. You seem to have a purpose. Sadly,
Yeah, less to go wrong.
idea will suck it dry.
Oh, that's weird. Why do you say suck it dry?
What do you know about the tower?
What do you know about the tower?
I would avoid that place. I forbade my sons to even go near it. The tower.
Lith has
is
offered his
haunted
services.
and
If I knew how to do it, I'd be more than willing to. Well, Lex, looks like it's up to you now.
but it happens to be true.
Creatures. Here we go.
And TR, the two-headed serpent, released his demons invoked by the sins and destructive passions of humankind. And our Lord Setherus gouged out his eye, gifting his followers with protection.
Interesting.
And so the eye of God gazed upon his believers, freeing them of sin and destructive passions. I believe they are the same as the demons described in the holy passages of the Kada. They appeared about 3 weeks ago.
I'm going to address what you guys are saying real quick. I just want to listen to this guy.
Since.
Okay. If I won the lottery, here's what I would do. I would hire a team of people, probably 2. I could probably get away with like 1 person, but probably a team of 2 to edit, schedule, and manage the posting of those edits and on all social media platforms. So I'd have someone that's focusing on like the short form vertical content as well as my horizontal long form YouTube content. And then I would then feel more inclined to film myself, send it off, and hope they can make something of it. And if there's any holes in the story I'm trying to tell, they can reach out to me and I can fill in their holes. I'm back with falafel. I hope I give off the impression that people can come to me for help. I know it might not always seem like it, though. No, actually, you do. You've got that. It's funny because it's like when it's just brought, when there's a problem kind of just mentioned into existence, you're one of those people that has that natural proclivity to be like problem solve. And I think Lex is the same way. I think a lot of people are, but like some people are just more like instantly hands-on. Hello, back with falafel. I'm Lex. I have absolutely no experience with video editing, but I do have the entire Adobe Creative Cloud suite through work. I mean, Adobe I find to be a parasitic company, but it makes phenomenal software. The crazy but helpful uncle vibe. Yeah. Yeah, actually. You know, it's funny. I found this guy he's a Moto Guzzi motorcycle mechanic. And his idea is that he never wants to replace parts. And he gets really angry when he becomes a replacer because he wants to fix the existing parts in the motorcycles themselves. And he also used to be obsessed with like Volkswagens and stuff and fixing them. And gotta go now. See you later. Also, if you don't win if you win the lottery, don't forget you're good for. I won't. I forgot. That's what I was saying. Anyway, yeah. So if I win the lottery, I would hire those 2 people. And I would spend money on like advertising or, well, actually, I don't know if you don't even need to spend money anymore because you can just use TikTok. But then again, I don't know if you have to spend money to advertise on TikTok or to get it pushed to people. That's the old way of thinking. I don't think I even need to win the lottery. I just need to make content and put it on TikTok and have like spiral of, I'm honing in on it, honing in on figuring it out. It's like a toilet, right? I just got to drop all my shit in there, flush it down into all the different pipelines of where people disseminate my shit to all these different pipelines, and people can consume it from their desired pipeline. Wait, I also have a Spanish North African Vimto. I can only do shorts now. I tried long form recently, and it just turned into mishmash brain rot. It's getting that one video that just needs to get traction. Once that's happened, it's just keeping that content coming. Yeah, and that's the frustrating thing. Is like I have ideas for like long form video content where I try something for 30 days. I don't want to give too much away, but that's the whole idea. I try something for 30 days, and I set myself an initial goal, and then I establish how I am going to set about accomplishing that goal. I get to work on it, but before I get to work on it, I up the ante. And then after I've upped the ante on my initial goal, I try to deliver on that higher end, what do I accomplish at the end of this 30 days that I set out to do? I want to do something like that. And I think there's some ways to do it that might be free off the rip. But I feel like that's the kind of content some people would like to watch. They at least find it interesting. I need to sit down and make videos again. I always put off the editing part. Yeah, me too. I'm going to stream for 21 days straight to create a habit for myself. Quits after a week. I did do that, didn't I? Well, I don't think I streamed for 21 days straight. I quit after a week. Goal 1 is to get out of bed, and that one I thankfully have improved upon. I do get out of bed now. Skull and Bones is $2.99. Too bad it's Demi, don't get Skull and Bones. Get Windrose. Windrose is actually really good. It's not worth $2.99. Wouldn't play it if they paid me $2.99. Windrose is closer to Atlas, what I wanted Atlas to be. Windrose is what Atlas should have been. Yeah. Great minds think alike, and so do we. All right, I'm going to give this guy a watch.
Thank you for bringing this watch back to me. It belonged to Otis, my eldest. My father gave it to me, and I gave it to Otis. I'll give it to Atticus if he ever comes home.
Wow. He's all choked up. Sad. So that's Otis. Okay. Oh, see? He's even wearing the watch in that picture. Cool. Played the Skull and Bones preview beta build, and it was absolute dog wash. You know what's funny? My buddy M8. Uh-oh. Did my mic cut out? Hello? I'm about to switch to a USB microphone. I think that's all we need. It pops up on there. I think I happened to be quiet when it cut out. But it did cut out again. Because I keep getting a pop-up saying, oh, this is missing. But my buddy M8, who occasionally pops in, said Skull and Bones was so disappointing. I've used my USB Razer mic for over a decade now. I know. Honestly, and I'm... here's the thing. At this point, for this medium, a USB microphone, really, they have certain options that will work just fine. The only part that's failing is the cable. Well, that's kind of... it's a big part of it. Lies. Razer products don't last that long. Yeah. So the SE Neom USB microphone is the only USB microphone I will feel comfortable recommending to people moving forward, simply due to the fact that I've heard it on voices like mine. Oh, what's going on over here? And it just, honestly, it sounds good. And you can get a workable, really like professional quality audio track from it. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the SE Neom USB. I've had 2 Razer headphones, neither of which lasts more than 6 months, and the keyboard I currently have, the keycaps already started wearing out within the first 3 months. Mine's USB 2, had it from the start, never changed. I'd say my USB mic is fine, but it got all borked in my last stream. Oh. Of course, that was when new viewers showed up too. Isn't that the best? The stream just starts falling apart as people show up. It's like, I didn't even get a chance to scare them away myself. It was my belongings that did it. Oh, the woman person. Gonna make some food. So I got the Siren Mini when it released a long time ago. Now they've apparently made a version 3. Who knew? I mean, again, it all boils down to like, what is the purpose for the tool you are purchasing? And in the case of the live streaming world, those are all probably all great options. I don't even know which specific ones you have, but if you like the sound that's coming out of it, that's great. Alright. I'm gonna feel a little bit like my fly is open here, but... shoot. I guess I'll just leave that there, but... Let me play you a recording of... I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but it's an audition I did using a USB microphone. Mine is only for yapping with you dudes, and I've... Yeah, honestly, like... The fact that we can hear you communicate is really all you need. This was done on a USB microphone. And to the very trained ear, it probably does sound like shit. But don't open your fly on stream. I don't think Twitch... I won't actually open my fly. I just feel... This is how it feels to show you something that I've like submitted. And I want to preface...
My name is Owen Cole.
I want to preface that I just pushed this one out to push it out. I am not necessarily proud of my performance on this, nor am I really proud of how I edited it. Edited it. But this is how it sounds. How do I... let's mute that for a second. And let's listen to this.
My name is Owen Cole. I'm 34 years old, and until about 7 months ago, I taught 9th grade English at a public school in Portland, Oregon.
That was a USB mic. And you can hear it. I think you can hear some of it. I don't have a standalone mic. Only ever used the mic built into headphones. Never needed anything more to make fun of Nicks. Yeah. Yeah, as long as you can make fun of people and it's understood. Just checking, I never know. True. It's a safe bet.
My name is Owen Cole.
Depends on the day.
I'm 34 years old, and until about 7 months ago, I taught 9th grade English at a public school in Portland, Oregon. Which, if you have ever tried to get a room full of 14-year-olds to care about The Great Gatsby on a Friday afternoon in February, You will understand why the words accommodation included in a job listing were basically all I needed to read before I started filling in the application. That's not the whole.
So it feels really awkward and slow, and in hindsight, it does sound a bit sizzly in the S's, but I am really interested in reading this book. I think it would be a fun one to do. Anyway, let's fix this volume, put it at a more reasonable level, and then fix my levels over here. Only the sizzly part, yeah. And I think that's pretty common with USB microphones, is they tend to have sizzle. But that was not the raw audio. But yeah. Otherwise, pretty good. Pretty good for what it is. Did I need anything else from up there? I think we can just go in this. Not sure where to get the thing for the tower, to be honest with you. Let's just go here. Oh man, that'd be so fun to drive. Ooh. I beat the game. Yeah. It's very loud. That felt very like Apple TV show opening. It's like Severance or Silo or something like that. Ah, Silo has a new season out. I just remembered. I hope I didn't like miss anything by just up and leaving. Because the tower was still back there. I don't.
Epsilon 11, sound off. Why are you in Akasa Marshes? Who ordered you? Where are my men?
They're gone. The creatures got the better of them.
Abandon the vehicle and walk away. You have my word, no harm will come to you.
How about I give it back when I no longer need it?
I would advise against it.
Oh.
It's just too convenient.
You have no idea who you've stolen from. Choose your next move wisely.
Yeah, must not have been too important, yeah. Manual save. Welcome to Akasa Marshes. Province of Umbrahan. What do you think? Is this a good place to call it? Kind of just chill for a little bit? It's a hot day. It's a hot day. Yeah, at least take a break. Let's see if people still want to watch. Let's go to Face. Face, I'm afraid I was petrified. You the boss, that's up to you. Oh, I just feel my throat getting a little bit worn out. But you know, the funny thing about over the years going back and forth on whether I would join the Yogscast, I don't think I'd be. I don't think they'd want me because I don't know how to play Minecraft. So there's that. It does look like Silent Hill. And there's several other reasons they wouldn't want me, but, you know, not being able to play Minecraft, I think, is probably one of them. One of the big ones. 16 minutes left in the Steam Summer Sale. I have to decide if there's anything I really want compared to the other unplayed game, Sin My Library. Why are you sinning your library? All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. What do we have in the Steam Summer Sale? Sons of the Forest. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is 60% off already. That is crazy. It is on my wish list. I'm not spending any money though. Steam sale or not. Annoyingly, one of the things I did want to be on sale was the what do you call it? DLC, Shadow of the Erdtree. KCD 2 is a year old already. Has it really been a year old? You joined Davis's server that one time? That's probably plenty of Minecraft experience. I think we started to build a house, then got distracted. Yeah. Yeah. I remember it was funny because I felt like how difficult it must be to record an episode or a few episodes in a session. Because you feel like you're only just finally getting the hang of, like, I felt like I was only just finally starting to get the hang of it. And then we'd have to stop the recording and then plan for the next day that we were able to do it. And it was one of those things where I felt like I was just constantly just slightly out of grasp of understanding the game. Good times, though. Actually, I remember I have a clip somewhere of me asking King what you thought of my British accent. And you just stared for like 5 seconds and then said no comment and got back to work. Ooh, Stellar Blade. I played the demo on stream. This one's pretty fun. Hack and slash, Souls-like, sexual content. Girl boss. Dispatch. Sexual content, nudity, superhero. The hell? What is this? Choices matter, story rich. Wow. 20% off. Past King was so funny. Where'd he go? He was handsome too. I don't know what to think of my past self. I don't know. It's weird. I do often wonder. I feel like I was smarter in the past, which frightens me. I just feel like I'm getting dumber over time. Eugenics. All right. Deep discounts. 90% off of Wawa 3. Neo 3, 30% off. Man, there's some good options on here. Icarus. Which one is this? I don't know that I ever played this one. PvE survival game. Solo leveling. I finished the anime for this one, unless there's like a new season coming out. But that was a good one. I wonder what the game would be like. If it's, I have a feeling it would just feel like a hack and slash. Honestly, Dispatch is pretty good. It has Moist Critical as a bat person. Really? Where is it? Let's take a look at it. From some of the people that brought you, The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us. Okay. So it's kind of that style. I could tell from looking at it, but... You've heard good things.
You're Mecha Man.
Looks cool.
You're dead, I thought.
This on the inside. My suit was destroyed.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
You want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again.
Jacksepticeye's in it
Plus
too.
a dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
You know, their sound has a little bit of a sizzle to it as well.
Me.
Too easy.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. What are you doing in Visigal? Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
The way things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team.
All of you in this room have set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
Which one's Jacksepticeye?
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
Nice. You can tell it's him because he has
your
like
name, little guy?
that monotone voice.
Oh, no. I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
Oh, that actually does look pretty good.
So,
it's tied to Critical Role.
into a trap where he destroys the Mecha Man suit
It's
and
got
puts
the
you in a
boys
coma
vibe,
for
like
months.
heroes, but it's real people with real problems. Yeah, I like that.
I didn't hear a question in there.
Does this mean you're finished?
Can you repair your
Mecha Man?
Up next, is Mecha Man a mecha quitter?
Figured my story would always end in that suit.
It's time for you to accept that you don't got it anymore. We need you behind that desk to help actual heroes. Now, get your flat ass off my bench.
Looks like the Red Ring was behind this.
No problemo.
Can I get ice down here?
Got it. I need you guys to focus.
Heard the team scuffling with the Red Ring.
We are bound to bother them at some point.
If you poke the hive, you're gonna have to fuck the queen.
That's not how bees work. But if we kill the queen, we rot the hive.
You would do that. Kill Shroud.
I'm flying blind, can't see anything. Busy, look out!
You wanna get people hurt? Get people killed?
A real hero puts their ass on the line.
Come on! Just be careful, kid. The answers are out there if you just listen to the wind.
Oh, that's cool. Oh man, I really like that. Overwhelmingly positive. How did I not hear about this? This is another game I missed. It came out, funny enough, it came out around the same time as Hell Is Us. What I'm playing right now. This would be a good game to stream, I think. I think people would watch that. How did you miss this? I don't know. I don't know how to explain what my brain was doing. You live under a rock, Chappie? Sometimes on purpose, yeah. Sometimes I can go from really caring about something to really just not wanting to hear about its existence. And then video game... I'm trying to think. October, we had just moved. I was just really stressed for no real reason. Yeah. I was kind of... I was still in my funk, but I'm kind of coming out of my funk. I still got the groove, but I'm out of the funk. I was mentally resetting, yeah. Other parts looks at that's the other thing, is I was obsessing over motorcycles and had nothing to do with this game. It does sound vaguely familiar, but I think I just went, that's not a motorcycle, and then went back to that. But yeah, what else should I look at before we call the stream? I gotta go do my dishes, but it is only like $26 off of, outside of the sale. Maybe I can play it when I get back from the trip home. The Emperor's New Groove. Yes, The Emperor's New Groove. Alright, so we've added that to the wish list. What's this Deltarune? I think I added some other stuff to my wish list from this. I don't really want Doom the Dark Ages anymore. I think that one ended up being a little bit of a disappointment, didn't it? Top played on Steam Deck. Slay the Spire. Hades 2. I never played Hades 1. Hollow Knight, I think do I have this one? I think it drove me crazy. I just found it like... It's kind of like Dark Souls in that I made it to the first boss and I just kept dying and I had to go do the whole thing again and it was just driving me crazy. And I was probably missing something. I usually am, but... Yeah, it's really hard. Really difficult game. Yeah. I really like the art style in these games as well, but they... I want to do something that's fun to watch on stream. A little bit easier to engage with chat while I do this. I mean, I know I kind of talked with you guys the whole time while I was playing this, but Dispatch I feel like could be a good game. It's got nudity, so what could go wrong? Never played Metro Exodus. It looked interesting, but I just couldn't be bothered. Binding of Isaac I never played. I saw a lot of content with it, but I never played it. Black Desert I actually did play. 2017, I think. Oh, right. I have Crimson Desert, which, now that my brain is starting to fire on some more cylinders, it could work. Hello, Samantha! Metro games are banging too. I've never played them. Binding of Isaac's brutal. Crimson Desert, I've heard a lot of good things, but you have to play it like a certain way. Like once you start to kind of... Crimson Desert, I've heard, is like Breath of the Wild, and that you're meant to kind of just explore around and find shrines and stuff, but for some reason I need that to just be the new Breath of the Wild, or whatever, Tears of the Kingdom, which is another one I could play. But I don't have a capture card, so maybe not. I'll have to figure out how to play Tears of the Kingdom. Right now in my cart, I have Watch Dogs 1 and 2, Far Cry 4 and 6, and Outer Worlds 2. Might only get Outer Worlds 2. Still want to get people into Sketchy's contract. How was Outer Worlds 2? Let's check this one out.
Have your space travels grown stale? Dying for a new adventure? If so, a sketchy contract might be just what you need. Once started, simply travel to a sketchy planet and loot some sketchy things.
This
Like
sounds
this
like a voice I
jar of
recognize.
Or this.
Hello, Sammy.
thing. Then drop it off at
Far
a
Cry
sketchy
3, the
place.
best Far Cry.
You'll
Can't tell me
even
I'm
get
wrong.
rewarded.
I think
Sign
I
up
played Far Cry
today.
2 ages ago. Never played 3. Or maybe it was 3. I don't remember. I'm just about to go offline, do the dishes, and then maybe chill out with some pirating. Friend slop, before that phrase was a thing. Oh, okay. Interesting. Is it multiplayer? Co-op, yeah. That seems fun. It almost seems like that game where you go pick up scraps and stuff, and then you have to have a certain amount, but instead of avoiding conflict, you fight back. You're positive. Oh, that came out in 2024. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, okay. I know I need to go offline, but I don't want to. All right, I better go. I got chores to do. I've got chores. Lethal Company, but you can survive. Yep, I only got Outer Worlds 2. Really enjoyed the first one. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to look at. Outer Worlds 2. Also, Samantha, I just realized you said hello. There's a 1 minute delay, so if it seems like I took forever, that's why.
Dying for a new adventure? If so, a sketchy contract might be just what you need. Once started.
Stop it! I'm trying to search Outer Worlds 2. Go wash dishes before wifey goes up. I was just hoping to see a little
We
bit.
got ourselves a hero. This ought
Outer
to be
Worlds
good.
2.
Let the killing commence.
You need to have the same name everywhere. What the hell? Oh wait, that's your. Fuck. No, I didn't realize. Maybe I should stop streaming. Sale is over though. It has her image. Listen, I can't see the image. Oh, application hang. Well, I saved. Let's go to full face so you can see all the egg on it. I blame the heat and streaming for 3 hours. But yes, I will be back on for some pirate games, but I won't be streaming that. I just need to relax and I need to edit. I need to audition. But I gotta go do chores. So, I blame your ADHD. I try not to, I want it to not exist, but sadly it does. It does. All right, I gotta go wash dishes. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll stream again soon.